How are my Geminis doing? So we're gonna go ahead and extend your September reading out pretty much as far as I can. We're gonna try to hit this reading from every different angle and see if we can wring the sponge dry and get more information out of it, basically. That's the intention I put into it. All right? You never know what's gonna come through though, I'm not gonna lie to you. Not really, but they're fun though, I think. Anyway, if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading with me, the only way to do that is to look in the description box of this video. Remember everybody, I'm not going to follow you or reach out to you on social media. Those are scammers who do that, pretending to be me, trying to steal your money. Don't fall for it. If you would like to schedule a personal reading with me, the only way it's done is by looking in the description of this video. So let's hop right into it. Let's just see what y'all got coming up, man. Let's see. Let's see. However universe wants this reading to start out. Whatever important messages Gemini needs to hear the most. Ooh, 7 of Cups. I don't want to speak on that just yet. Not yet. I want to, but something's telling me not to. Something's telling me not to speak on that yet. Two more shuffles. Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Boom, boom. 10 of Cups reversed, though. Oh, okay. All right. So I see some of you possibly exploring lots of new options. Yeah, I think a lot of you are exploring new options. Whatever past situation that you were dealing with, I kind of feel like you're throwing in the white towel and giving up on it. Kind of feel like but you're still carrying the burden though, that's the thing. You're still carrying it on your back with you, but probably nobody knows about it, do they? Not really. I see probably for some of you, this may not be everybody, but for some of you, probably more than one new love interest coming into your life, or at least, more than one person that you're talking to or interested in. Like I said, I think some of you you just got the door wide open for pretty much whoever. We're just exploring, basically. You know what I mean? Giovanni, thank you for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you. But you are still carrying the burdens from the past, but I feel like you're throwing in the white towel. Well, you're twins, okay? You're twins. You got one twin that's still carrying the burden of this, kind of wishing that you would be able to reconcile things that didn't end the way that you wanted it to. And part of you hasn't fully accepted it, but the other twin is like, man, fuck it. Let's go see what else is out there. Let's go explore and see what else we can find out there, I'm ready to take a brand new leap of faith. But like I said, one twin is like, yeah, but is that the right thing to do? What if we could get back together? What if, you got one twin bugging you in your head. Then the other twin's like, relax, dude, chill. Let's go see what else is out there. But I don't think anybody knows about this. They don't really know about this inner battle you got going on in your head, do they? With this Queen of Wands energy here. Not really. You're doing a real good job holding it together and playing it cool. Some of you may not be looking for anything serious right now, but this is that way of coping, That's interesting. Man, what do I read next? That was weird. I didn't really expect that message to come through like that. Well, I guess let's just go ahead and dig into the past person. We're going to be reading past love and new love. All right. Let's look here and see how the past person is feeling about Gemini universe. What are their true energy, intentions, and feelings? How do they see you? What do they want from you? That's a big one. What do they want from you? The Page of Swords. They want to talk to you. They do want to talk to you. They do have some things to say. Three of Cups. I think there's already a third party in the mix here for some of you. Yeah, they want to play. Oh, okay. Yeah, they want to play a pity party. That's what they want to do. Some of you, you could have been dealing with somebody who's very, very used to doing that, very used to being able to get what they want out of you by way of sympathy. You know, they're pretty nervous and shook up about this. Okay, they really haven't fully let it go and moved on. They do think about you all the time, and like I said, they're still losing sleep over this. They are, but I really kind of feel like they've turned very bitter. Whatever it was that happened between the two of you, they've turned very bitter and angry. I'm feeling like they're pretty well convinced that the two of you are eventually going to end up in communication. You know, I don't know how they think that's going to happen. I don't know if they think you're going to come forward or if they're waiting for an opportunity for them to come forward. But they're sitting and waiting. They're anticipating one of these days the two of you are going to end up in communication. They do want to talk to you. I just really feel like they don't know how to start the conversation. They don't really know how to initiate that conversation. Joe, thank you for that super chat. Thank you so much. Yeah. You on my Telegram? There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a couple of you on there. We can talk about a couple of things that I don't bring here to this platform. But anyway, yeah, anybody else on Telegram, I'm on there. Go look for me. Anyway, yeah, they want to talk to you. They just don't really know how to initiate the conversation. They're a little bit nervous, a little bit scared. For some of you, they could want to open up and express something to you that could have been maybe a secret they were keeping. Kind of feel like maybe they had something that they never told you, that they'd like to confess something or admit something to you, but they're really, really scared. They're really nervous. Moon card reverse could be a Pisces. 9 of Swords. Well, that's interesting. I didn't plan these out here. I'm feeling them out as it goes. What am I going to read next? I guess let's see your outcome. Let's just see the outcome for Gemini. What's the main outcome? Anything new coming in? Will there be any reunions with somebody from the past? What's Gemini's overall outcome? Overall outcome for September. Oh, there it is. Oh. Ace of Pentacles. This feels new to me. Some of you could be starting a new job. Whatever it is, I really feel like you're starting a new path. You're just being incredibly cautious. Incredibly cautious, and you're planning every step that you're taking. But this looks new to me. Feels like a new start. This feels like a new start. Let's see. Magician. There we go. Okay, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you have something new coming in. You do. It's a slow transitionary process here. With that 6 of Swords reversed and the 2 of Cups reversed, I don't really see you uniting with the past person, but I do still see you having it on your mind. Okay, but you're actually legitimately healing from it. You're legitimately healing from it. You're starting something new. You got new love coming in here. Yep, you got something new coming in. So I think a lot of you aren't really looking for anything serious, but you might accidentally end up stumbling upon something serious. There's a very explainable reason why that happens that way. And when you come to me for a personal reading, I tend to break down the science of how and why that happens that way in great detail. But yeah, I think a lot of you are going to accidentally stumble into something very, very, very serious. Something very serious. Some of you could end up in a new connection here that could end up resulting in marriage. Ooh, okie dokie. Nothing from the past, though. No, I don't really see anything past coming back around. I really don't. So speaking of which, let's go ahead and look at new love, the new person. Going to do a general energy check for the new person. If you're not dealing with or even interested in a new person, this is not for you. This is only for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Geminis who are either dealing with or at least interested in something new coming in here. Let's do just a general energy check. I see a lot of potential. Let's see what the energies look like. Knight of Wands reversed. Page of Pentacles. Okay, all right. So things are moving real slow here. Really, really, really slow. I really see a massive sexual attraction between the two of you, but it just doesn't really seem like things are picking up and moving very fast. Some of you, like I said, this is accidental, you know? And I know this isn't everybody, but I feel like a very decent number of you just, man, you know what? I just got the door open for anything that wants to come in, you know? Let's just explore. Let's just see what's out there. Out with the old, in with the new. Not looking for anything serious. I'm just exploring. And then when you least expect it, when it's the last thing on your mind, bam, you stumble into something very, very serious accidentally. And it freaks you out a little bit. A little bit scary. A little bit scary. I see you holding back a lot here. This is divine intervention, though. There's not really a whole lot you could do about this. I think this was kind of destined to happen anyway. Could be a Capricorn for some of you. I also have Aries, Leo, 2 Aries cards here. I want to see their true intentions. Let's get a few cards on their true intentions. I don't know if this needs a whole spread, but let's see what this person's true intentions are. Queen of Cups. Their intentions feel pretty genuine. Feel pretty genuine, look. That's a cool, see, she got a seashell. That's a cool card. I like that one. That's cool. 5 of Wands reversed. This person wants something real, genuine and serious, and they don't want no drama. They don't want no arguments. They don't want no fights. You know what I mean? None of that childish high school shit. You know what I mean? Drama and fighting and arguing. They don't want none of that. They see that this is a very, very, they see the potential for this opportunity and they don't want to pass it up. 3 of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with somebody at the workplace. This person also with the 9 of Cups, they also want to be able to have their space. Okay? They don't want somebody that's too clingy and too needy or controlling or anything like that. This person wants to be able to have a connection where, you know, we both trust each other and we trust each other. That means that if you decide to go somewhere, I'm cool. I can rest assured. If you leave my sight, I know you ain't doing nothing stupid. I ain't even got to worry about it. And whenever I go off and do something, or you don't hear from me, or I don't text you back or something like that, you already know I'm not doing nothing stupid. You know, this person wants a connection where we both trust each other and we both give each other the freedom to be ourselves. You know what I mean? Because we both respect this connection. I know that you're not going to go do anything stupid. You know that I'm not going to go do anything stupid. We have that trust. I don't know any other way to explain that. You know, when we both have that trust, we're not overtaken by insecurities or anything like that. We both trust each other so we can both be ourselves. And there's none of that arguing, drama, accusing each other and all that childish shit. They don't want that. They don't want that. It looks like they got some pretty solid intentions here. It looks like it. It looks like it. Let's see, I guess the outcome, and then we're going to do advice. What's the outcome here for Gemini? What is the outcome? Oh! What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? Hey, man, I love it. I love it when we get these positive messages here. I love it. Looks like it's going to be a very solid, successful outcome between the two of you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Cool. Good. See, I told y'all, man. I love reading them rainbow unicorn fart readings. I like it, man. I don't like that negative shit. It doesn't mean I'm not going to read it. If it comes out negative, I'll read it negative. But I really don't like to. I really don't like to. All right. So it's a slow process here. It's not like you meet this person, then you wake up the next day, you're engaged, you get married and have kids and yada, yada. It's a slow process, okay? Sometimes it may feel like it's moving a little bit too slow, but I really kind of feel like a lot of you are being put in a position where the two of you are going to come together, and you're even if you get a little bit nervous and try to back away from this is one of those weird connections where you're not able to. You're like, you're in this until you begin to see that this is unlike anything I've ever really experienced before. Like I said, your average person that manifests their person does it by accident. And it's no coincidence. Like I said, there is a very scientifically explainable reason as to why that happens. And I dig into that in personal readings. I don't have time for that right now. But I think a lot of you you're accidentally stumbling into something very, very, very successful. Very successful. It's just a slow process. It's a slow process. You still got your healing to do. They still got probably healing for them to do too. And there's still that level of trust that needs to, but in this weird way, it's, how do I explain it? I just kind of feel like you're shoved into this situation and there's no real getting out of it. And you'll begin to see that you don't want to get out of it anyway. You know what I mean? I don't know any other way to explain that, man. That was a horrible explanation, but those are the best words I could find right off the fly right now, you know? Let's see if we got some advice. Advice for Gemini. Advice. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Don't try to walk away from this. You may get a little bit nervous. You may get cold feet. You may, and look, what happens every time we're dealing with a new person, I start thinking back in the past. Every time. We've all done it. I've done it. You've done it. So there may be those times where you start thinking back in the past and start thinking, well, what if this thing happens to me again? What if this person does the same thing that person did? What if, you know what I mean? And you start looking back in the past and projecting that past into the future. And it can freak us out and make us want to back away, you know, as a form of damage control to try to avoid that heartbreak again, you know? Don't do that. Don't try to walk away from this. Eight of Cups reversed. Don't do it. Ace of Swords. Make sure the two of you get to form that psychological connection. Last night, I was just telling one of the other signs something very similar to this. Be sure that you can become friends. Be sure that you can. All right. Are we there? Man, I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and a call came in. We good? You see me? Am I good? Am I clear? Sorry about that, y'all. All right. Be sure that you can solidify that friendship. You know, Ace of Swords. You get to know me. I get to know you. This doesn't mean that we don't form an emotional connection. Okay? I'm not saying don't form a heart-to-heart connection. But don't neglect this connection. I need to get to know you as a person, not just as a lover, not just as a romantic partner, but I need to get to know who you are as a person. Who were you in the past? You know, what brought you what created the person that I'm meeting right now? What are all the experiences and the mistakes and the good things and the bad things? I want to get to know who you are just as an individual. You know, be sure that communication stays very, very open and very fluent between the two of you. And pick and choose your battles. Pick and choose your battles. Moon card. You're going through a period of gestation and change right now, okay? And those can very frequently be some of the most uncomfortable periods, okay? Where you're experiencing something right now that's going to be very, very different than anything you've ever experienced before. And that's a good thing, okay? You don't want something that resembles anything you've experienced in the past. How many of you have done that? You had an experience with a person a long time ago that awakened a feeling inside of you. And you spend years of your life trying to recreate that feeling. And every time you try to recreate that feeling, you end up recreating the experience that came along with the feeling. And that's vibration and attraction 101. That was a very specific frequency that provided you with maybe a temporary feeling of pleasure, but that was on a very specific frequency, that feeling was. And the frequencies manifest the outcome. See, attraction and manifestation is a secondary law. Okay, the primary law is the law of vibration. So, whatever vibration you're on, when you come together with a person, that's the primary law. If that vibration doesn't change and it's just maintained, then that is what is going to determine the manifestation, what you attract as a result of that vibration. You see what I'm saying? So, you're going through a period of gestation and changes. This is going to be something unlike anything you've ever experienced before, and that's a good thing, okay? Thank you, Sarah Larson, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Thank you. Anyway, though, I feel like those were your messages for this reading, Gemini, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I am eternally grateful to every last one of you that tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. I greatly appreciate y'all. It makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.